What is up people, Matt here. So this is going to be my last Bloodborne video that I do, hopefully. It's not a review video, it's not a gameplay video, it's more of a discussion video because I haven't done one of those in quite a while. So what am I discussing about Bloodborne? You're probably wondering, well, from the title of the video it might give it away. I'm talking about Bloodborne isn't that hard. Now, it's, you know, I'm not going to come out and say it's an easy game. It is by no means an easy game. It is a difficult game, but it isn't a hard game. For a lot of people anyway. And what's been annoying me is I've been watching videos and Bloodborne is kind of the only thing people are talking about in the moment on game websites and all that. And it's just constant, cool, Bloodborne's hard. And it's doing me head in, because Bloodborne isn't hard. I mean, okay, if it's your first Souls-esque game, yeah, maybe you might find it difficult. But this is technically like the 4th game. So you had 3 games before this that have arguably been a lot harder. So Bloodborne isn't a hard game. And I don't know why people are making it out to be like the hardest game that's in existence, because it's really not. You die, you go get your experience back, you level up, you kill enemies, you get more experience, you get better items, upgrade weapons, and it just keeps going. It's not like in the old days where you died and you had to play the whole game again. You just get set back a bit if you die. And I think the problem is a lot of people that are saying Bloodborne is hard, they're either not playing it how it's meant to be played, or they're not playing very smart. Now, my strategy in Bloodborne has always been to spend all my blood echoes when I can. Don't save them up for the boss fight. You might die in the boss fight and then all your blood echoes are stuck in the boss fight. So you can't do it anymore. If your blood echoes get stuck inside the boss fight and you can't beat the boss, you're screwed. You can't run in the boss fight and then run out again. You're stuck in there until you beat that boss, and it'll just keep happening. If you can't beat that boss, you'll just keep running in there, picking up your blood echoes, getting killed by the boss, and it'll just keep happening. The only real thing that you can do is pick up your blood echoes. Well, no, you can't. You can't do anything. You're going to have to level up, spend your blood echoes enough to beat that boss, and then pick up your things, because you could be really unlucky. You could run in there, and your blood echoes could be behind the boss. You could run over to get them. You could get one-shotted, and you've lost your blood echoes because you went into the boss fight without spending your blood echoes. I would make multiple trips, you know, running through the scenario, farming the blood echoes before I even considered going to the boss. The first area, Old Yana, before you fight the cleric beast, I had a shit ton of blood echoes, okay, and I even spent a lot because I didn't want to lose them. Ironically, I ended up beating the first boss without dying, but I didn't know that. I could have lost all my blood echoes in one foul swoop if I couldn't beat that boss, and I would have been screwed, because you can't level up until you beat the first boss, or find your first Madman's Knowledge. But yeah, this video was just kind of saying Bloodborne isn't that hard, guys. It's not the hardest game ever. It's not a bad game because it's difficult, which a lot of people are saying. That kind of annoys me. I was watching a game trailer, GT Live, or was I watching I was watching something like that, and Joven was on it from Smosh, and he said he didn't like Bloodborne because it was difficult. What? You don't like the game just because it's too difficult? That's not a problem with the game. That's a problem with you not being good enough at it. So you can't really take that out on the game. I mean, that's like people saying, oh, this game's too easy, I don't like it. Well, tough. I mean, maybe it's not meant for you, you know, that's just how it is. But yeah, it really annoys me how everyone's going on about how Bloodborne is difficult. it's not a hard game. It's not an impossible game. It might be a bit difficult at times, but it's by no means an impossible hard game. People are like, oh yeah, it just crushes you. It really doesn't. There's no counter I can see in the game. But when I went through the whole main playthrough, I probably died less than 50 times, to be fair. Probably the place that I died the most in was probably the Nightmare Frontier. That's sort of towards the end of the game. I probably died about 10 times in that whole area, maybe at most, and that was about it. So I mean, yeah, Bloodborne is not a hard game. Anyway, as always guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Bye now.